Critical race theory is a term that's been fueled by political debate in recent months. Courtney Ann Jackson explains why there's renewed conversation about whether it's an issue in Mississippi.
The Mississippi Center for Public Policy's newly released report focuses squarely on critical race theory. I ask for their definition of it.
Critical race theory is saying that actually we should judge people not on their character, but on the color of their skin. It's a deeply divisive, and I would argue very, very dangerous ideology.
The report points to specific courses at some of the state's universities, but say it's harder to pinpoint in K through 12 schools, but they believe some of the professional development resources promote the ideology.
We've got to be honest about America's failings in the past, but we mustn't use history as a stick to beat and delegitimize the United States. The United States story is an inspirational story.
There were 3 critical race theory resolutions filed at the legislature last year. None of them were passed out of committee. But a couple of months later, both Governor Tate Reeves and Speaker Philip Gunn made critical race theory a centerpiece of their Neshoba County Fair speeches.
Socialists seek to turn Americans against each other and against this country by introducing critical race theory into our schools. We need to find ways to bring people together and not tear them apart.
Jackson State University professor Dr. DeAndre Ori argues it's not a theory, but history.
You're telling me that you don't want us to teach the facts. I mean, if the facts are that this country was founded on white supremacy, which simply is the notion that whites were superior to blacks, and therefore they enslaved them. The worst thing you can do to a person is enslave them. And so that is a precise definition of white supremacy. And to not discuss white supremacy does a disservice to the students, and not only the students, but to this country as a whole.
Courtney Ann Jackson, WCBI News.